there. Well, I thought I would just read a poem today that I wrote years ago, actually. It's called The Dance of Mahadevi, who, of course, is the great goddess. And the goddess in Hinduism, goddess and goddesses, it's an incredibly ancient, complex theology and mythology both. I've been reading this wonderful book by Diana Eck called India, A Sacred Geography, where she really expands upon it and goes into detail the stories of the goddesses and the different villages in India. And it's fascinating. So anyway, this poem I wrote some years ago, and as usual it merges the idea of Mahadevi, the great goddess, dancing, because dance is such a universal theme in Indian culture. You know, dance is the dance of life, right? And so in this poem she creates the earth, and of course it merges so the imagery of the goddess Mahadevi with ideas from quantum physics, which is always like my favorite thing to think about, like I've said many times. And so there's some words in here that needs a little bit of a definition. I refer to the goddess as she who is, because that is what the word sati means, and sati is one aspect of the goddess. Let's see, some other words here. Some different types of dance. Lasya, Tandava, Padam, Tilana, they're all different kinds of classical Indian dance. And Navarasa is the 9 emotions that we use in Indian dance. So let me go. When I do mention a few names of the goddesses, because the goddesses have many, many different names. So one of the names, which is my favorite, is Kalpana Shakti, which means the power of ideas, which is just such a gorgeous name for a goddess, right? So here we go. The dancer Mahadevi, goddess of the quantum wonder of the world. Swaying to the vividly written song of her soul, set to a raga of magma and its thunderous thala, she who is creates a new world to atone with aloneness. Praying to the oneness of wonder, she begins, leaps into a world composed nearly entirely of water, her footwork the tectonic logic of the earth. Tatam, tatam, tatam. Kalpana, Kalpana Shakti. Kamla, Kamla Devi. Kanyakumari, Kanyakumari. Meenakshi Parvati, Mahadevi. She welcomes into the strange agony of existence. Laughing dragonflies, scowling owls, humpback frogs, leaping whales, hermetic turtles, wise, patient spiders, seeking eagles, soft lost moths, mosquitoes. Can she make mistakes? She who is seizes her place upon shifting, drifting plates, her seismic stance exquisitely balanced, laced with shy, fierce, feminine grace. On the verge of dissolving into the absolution of dance, her being nakedly volcanic, her body achingly organic, she stops, listens, a devotee. I am no random ragtag parcel of particles, my prayers, no wavering dysfunctional waves. My dearest Devi, I beg you, I am but one sparkling star in the ignited night of your sari. Please abandon yourself to telling my story. Wrapping herself in the eternal truth of the wind, she who is responds with the active nectar of Navarasa, delighting her devotees with oceans of emotion. The exploratory yearning of the Atlantic, the Pacific's sudden stormy violence, the desolate, detached bliss of the Indian, the Arctic's cold, cryptic indifference. Her love of the earth ever evolving in wonder at a world crafted nearly entirely of water. Another devotee. I am no mere parcel of impartial particles, my cravings no mere simmering chemical reaction. My revered Devi, I beg you, I and my story are lost in the infinite pleats of your sari, in the In the expressive votive of your dance, won't you come find me? She responds by performing her Lasya and Lhasa, and Andi and Tandava, Padams in Madagascar, Thilanas in Tasmania. Delicately yet determinedly, she steps upon empty, searching Mongolian steppes, draws with her mudras, a calligraphy of Appalachian springs, kanji of Kilimanjaro snows. She who is keeps dancing in her own geologic choreography, intimately animating stolid limestone and feldspar. She fuses secrets of rock with those of far stars. She stops for one moment to rest. Without warning, devilish doubts cloud her being. All you are creating is another earth, an avatar of water, steeped in the relative verities of time, and its inexorable axiom of existence. Mad metastasizing suffering, mass ashen catastrophe. Why bother? Seized by sudden searing uncertainty, she wonders why create. She should destroy her new world now. Why deceive her devotees? In a cyclone of cataclysmic loneliness, she starts to rip wide apart the wild earth, her vivid wild heart, her vivid live heart, A pleading devotee. Please stop. I am no lost star of torn apart particles. My longings no wasted quantum dysfunction. My sweet Devi, I beg you, show me the light to my very own liberty. She who is weeps at her devotee's died-in-life prayer. What more is faith than willing acceptance of fate? She reaches down, blesses him, hears her devotee's death-defying whisper. No deity so entrances as a goddess who dances. Thank you. Mudra is hand movement, and Tala is the rhythm, the beat. Thanks.